So I just got to my hotel room for the Calgary Comic-Con, and I just have to say something amazing about this year. Not so much the view, but look at this. See, because the view is like, yeah, it's alright. Can't really see it, but I have a balcony. I don't understand how, but look at this. It's amazing. Why would I have a balcony? I don't know, but it's amazing. Now I have to run and try to get to a panel that I want to get to, so yeah. So that's the thing. So that first part may or may not have been a video. I don't know. I'm still not too sure if this is even a thing either, but I might as well make it a thing at the same time. Huh? But this is like the end of a long day at the Calgary Comic-Con. I didn't buy anything today. Fortunately and unfortunately enough, because I mean I don't want to be spending too terribly much money, but at the same time, yes, because I'm sleeping, well, lying down right now. I'm totally sleeping with my eyes open. On this king-sized bed. But still though, I did like nothing today. I just walked around, talked to a lot of people, mostly because of my shirt. Because that's what always happens when I wear the Teenage Mutant Ninja Squirtle shirt, is just everybody always has to come up to me and be like, "Hey, that's an amazing shirt." And I'm just like, yeah, I got it from this Comic-Con. Maybe you should go and buy one over there. I mean, this company's not working, well, I'm not working for them, and they're not working for me, so why would I care? But at the same time, I do. Not really. But yeah, look at that over there still. Oh no, that's my stuff. Balcony. I was just standing out there for a while. It's fun looking over at the world, just staring out, and be like, oh, there's somebody trying to parallel park. So, that's what I've been doing. But yeah, basically it's just been a long day. Long day of driving, and I'm just like, Tomorrow's at Comic-Con. Like, that's pretty much what it is. Friday, I didn't have a special event this time. Last year, there was like the Middle-earth Exposed guys. So that was a thing. This year, there wasn't really that much. I mean, there was Neil Patrick Harris? Is that the guy's name? It must be. I think he's the guy. Wasn't he the guy that did like the Oscars, Grammys, Gramskers, Oscar the Grouch? It's really weird holding this thing, so there's no place I can put this to make it look good. And I mean, I just look good lying down like this, don't I? I don't know. Also because of the lighting. Look at that lighting. It's just like so dramatic. I'm really just all over the place. But yeah, because still a long day. And yeah, because that guy was famous and so on, and he's there for like one day only. And there was a panel thing, but I couldn't get into it. I would almost want to, even though I've never watched How I Met Your Mother. So I mean, I don't really know, and I don't really care how you met your mother. Because you were, whatever. Not even going there. You were born. That's all that you need to know. So yeah. Mostly I've just been walking around because when there's no famous people I really care about that are going to be at the convention, I walk around, buy video games, collectible video games. Most specifically, there's Paper Mario that was like, it's 180. I don't know if I probably am gonna get it still. Cause I mean, it's mint condition. It's like mint. And I like mints. I don't think there's any mints on these pillows, unfortunately enough, or else I'd be minting it up and just, oh. So yeah, rambling about stuff. I know that there's some pretty awesome shirts I probably am going to get too, tomorrow, and so on. I don't know why I didn't, well actually now I know why I didn't do any sort of vlogging last time that I was at Comic-Con, just because all I can do really is inside the hotel room, because you can actually bring a camera, but you have to be like signed up with like the media and be like, hey, I'm have a freestanding camera, but it's not freestanding because I don't have a. I'm standing. I'm free. I'm free, free falling. And anybody else on this room floor? I'm on the 7th floor, by the way. I need to actually go outside again, probably, and just like randomly show off my balcony because the balcony's amazing. It's an amazing balcony. It just makes me so aroused. You don't want to even know. Balconies are just like, they're just so good. They're the best thing out there in the world. But yeah, people on this floor are probably like, what the heck is wrong with the person next door? They're talking very loudly. Not really. Last time I was at Comic-Con, I can tell a story. My story is that I was the French Prince of Bel-Air. I was actually Will Smith himself. But then I traveled through time and now I'm here. But I just can't stop looking at my viewfinder thing. Because the scouter says that my power level is 100%. Smiley. I didn't actually know I could get up to 100%. That's crazy. I just really like to make weird faces into cameras and stuff like that. This is just like the original vlog that I had, my OG vlog on my channel for the TheCanoCam, but this is redone, remastered, and reloaded for the new age, the new era, the new pajamas, which I don't actually have. I pack really light, by the way. I pack the lightest of utmost lightest. It's crazy. I only have like, I have this shirt, I have like 2 other shirts, and then I have 1 backup shirt, just in case it's cold, that's like longer sleeved and stuff. But I mean, I usually wear hoodies anyway, because I mean, it just feels more comfortable, and I'm just like, it's usually pretty cold anyway. It's always cold in the Canadian areas of Calgary, which it's actually pretty cold in Calgary still. It's not like it's hot and sweaty like in, I was going to say Saskatoon, but that's not American. Arizona. Arizona. They're hot. Just so very hot. Deserts. That's another thing. Balconies and deserts. Those are the 2 things. Just like, oh man. If there's a balcony desert, that would be the best thing in the world. You don't even know. But yeah, I was singing last year. I was just like randomly singing in my room. Just like making so much noise. And just yelling and stuff. That's what I do. I'm a terrible person. I can't help it. Because that's what I do. Actually, that's what I just thought of now. Because like I am, especially because I mean if I'm in here on my own, living on my own, just like that Freddie Mercury song. That's not actually a very good song, by the way. Of all the Freddie Mercury songs, because like he did an album all by himself. I mean, that's a lot of work to do things all by yourself. I mean, trust me. But yeah, the best song on that album was just like, I was born to love you, and so on. And then that actually turned into a Queen song because Freddie Mercury died, and stuff happened. So then they just like, yeah, we don't actually have any songs anymore. It's really sad. So we're going to have to actually just use his songs and use his sound bites and make one final CD, because I think they actually had some other stuff recorded, and still it's really depressing. On a less depressing note, balconies. Balconies. I think I had something else I was going to say. There is actually, like, I do like to go to Comic-Cons on my own because, I mean, it's really fun just to relax on my own and just like, okay, I don't have to be worried about other people and doing all that stuff. But there is actually somebody I know that is in Calgary right now for the Comic-Con. The Comic-Con. And so, yeah, I probably should actually, like, check Facebook or something like that. I don't actually have his phone number. I probably should, and I could just, like, text him, like, hey, what you doing? You want to just sit around and look at my sandwich that I bought from Subway? Not eat it, no. That's too much work to eat a sandwich. Come on. I just buy sandwiches to look at. That's the best thing to do with them, of course. I mean, who doesn't buy a sandwich? And also just like chocolate. I mean, I used to eat a lot of chocolate just like in my stuff, and by stuff, for Halo, but it's all bought for me. So I mean, like, I don't buy chocolate, but if I do, I buy it to look at and nothing else, and it's amazing. I wonder if it looks like I'm actually standing at any point, like I'm standing against a wall that's made out of like fuzzy squishiness. I mean, because it could. At the same time, it doesn't, because why would the shadows... Maybe if the sun was at that angle. But yeah, anyway, like I was going to say, because, like, being alone, like, I do like it and all, but, I mean, at the same time, I think I'm starting to realize why Doctor Who, he likes to just, like, always go around and, like, hey, companions, assemble. Mostly just because he doesn't want to die, and I don't want to die. That balcony's dangerous, man. It's amazing, but it's dangerous. So, but I mean, like, the whole point... Because, I mean, like, once you've been to a Comic-Con, like, at least Calgary once, it's pretty much exactly the same the second time through. So I'm just like, I sort of want to actually bring somebody along, like, next time or something like that, of a friend of mine. I don't know, some random person off the street. I'm just going to grab them and be like, hey, you want to come to Comic-Con? And I'm like, no. And then I'm like, okay, fine. You're coming anyway. And then they're going to enjoy it. They're going to enjoy it more than me. Mostly because of the fact that, like, if you have another person there, it's basically to have things, like, see the world through their eyes. Because once you've already seen something once, you're just like, oh, well, I already seen it once, why see it again? It's like that one song, like, Psycho Killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Yeah, because, I mean, what is a psycho killer? Who knows? Was ist das? I don't know any other languages other than those two, but also that was partially a song for the French. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Everybody knows that. At the same time, I took French for 9 years. I figured out what it meant the 7th year into French. I'm terrible. Really, really terrible. But, yeah, like, seeing things through somebody else's eyes, because, like, if somebody hasn't been to a Comic-Con before, and they, like, for the first time, it'd probably be amazing. And then, like, their excitement gets you excited. And that's why Doctor Who, like, likes to bring people around. Because of the fact that when he does, I mean, he's already seen the universe many times over, except for all the things that are in the shows, which he sees for the first time ever, which is like everything still, it's weird. But the things that he's already seen before, he's just like, hey, you want to see this planet that's made out of desert? It's really sexy and hot. You need to see this. And then they're just like, ooh, you're amazing. You're true. You're right. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say here. It makes sense. So, yeah, that's me just randomly talking on a bed. Because I have nothing better to do with my night. Because after the convention's over at 8 o'clock, I have nothing to do until like 5 a.m. because that's when I have to... For some reason, for some strange reason, that's the only time I can, like, I have to park. My parking thing, I have to pay at like 5 a.m. It's messed up, man. It's messed up, and I don't like it. But I have to wake up at like 5 a.m. I probably should be asleep right now then by that logic, because it's like, because still, if it ends at 8, then I come back here, it's like 9 or something, I don't know. So then, from there, you go to sleep, get up at 5, wait for a few hours and eat, then go to the convention again, randomly traverse the halls, talk to people about my shirt. I'm probably going to be wearing my Hero of Space and Time shirt tomorrow or something like that. I might actually do another one of these. Oh, I wonder how shaky that actually gets. It's like Godzilla attack, Godzilla Motel, look at that, he's outside the balcony. Oh! Oh! But yeah, that's the thing. I might do more of this just because I like long videos, partially, but also just because I like to update things and just for no apparent reason, I like to ramble. It's fun. You should give it a try sometime. Even not even into a camera, just look at yourself in the mirror, talk for a while, and be like, wow, my charisma skill went up by like 2 points there. That was crazy. And I mean, my charisma skill needs to go up a lot because I don't have any, unfortunately enough. And I need to work out my strength points and stuff like that. That actually is a good idea. Even though it's like push-ups do nothing, they like do nothing. But I could do some push-ups or something on the ground and say that I'm doing stuff. Maybe. Yeah, that's the end of this. For now, unless I say something tomorrow. I might say something tomorrow and then I could have all my stuff that I bought next to my face, and then I'll just like, and stuff like that. Maybe. I think I was gonna say something about my amazing orange scented soap, but that's been said a million times over, and so I say it again. Qu'est-ce que c'est? There's a man walking through that room. It's on the other side of the building. Oh, conspiracy theories, he's gonna blow it up. If anything there's a terrorist attack in Calgary, we know why. I probably should go back inside. Somebody might be able to hear me. So this is like the only angle I can get that also has the window, because, you know, I just feel like having a window, it makes things feel a little bit more lively and happy, enjoyable. I don't know. Anyway, as you can tell, it's a little bit earlier in the day than yesterday. It's the end of another day, though. And I've still accomplished absolutely nothing. Well, sort of. I find that my arm is actually getting tired in this position. That's one thing. But also the fact that, like, this Comic-Con of Calgary this time, there just is, like, no guests at all, of just famous people still, which is maybe why the panels that there have not been the best, in a way. I went to literally the worst panel I've ever seen. I don't know if the people in this Comic-Con, I mean, I don't want to be bashing the Calgary Comic-Con at all or anything like that, but the thing about that, they might need somebody new for quality assurance or something like that. Maybe they can hire me, I don't know. But quality assurance, there's just something wrong there because of the fact that, like, it was a panel about Legend of Zelda. And this was basically just a fan. They're just like, okay, so here's my PowerPoint. I don't know how to make PowerPoints, so I'm going to just make it completely words. No pictures. And it's a lot of words. That's not how you make PowerPoints. I'm sorry. I mean, I've been in some classes where we were actually told this is specifically how you do PowerPoints and, like, this is how you do it well. I don't know if I feel special from that or not, but I'm going to still move. Lying down position. Oh, look at that pillow. So much more comfortable. These are like the most professional. I like spit everywhere on that. The most professional of the vlogging things. Yeah, look at this. This is pretty professional. It's a bed. And beds. Oh man, that makes me think of a really old video. Beds do what they want, let's just say that. Also, speaking of doing what they want, I don't know if it's like, for people that live in the city, do you find that the chlorine in the water makes it so then your hair's like really flat and like disgusting a lot of the time? Because it seems like it does. That's the weird thing. It's just like, ugh. Because, yeah, I'm used to having like the water that I have at home, which is just like, it dries out my hair really well. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I mean, it's dry to the point that it just is fluffy, and I like it. I don't know why we're going on the tangent of hair, but it's important to me. That and also, oh, my hand. It's very important. So yeah, panels, they need more quality assurance. That's the one thing that I have to say. I think still, if you compare Calgary to Edmonton for the Comic-Cons, Edmonton, it was better for the guests, but the show floor with all like the stuff that you can buy, it's still better in Calgary here. That's the one thing that basically I come here for, is just like, yeah, I drive like 360 something kilometers just to buy games. And let's just see this for a second here. Not moving anything. Oh, you can almost see the camera in that. Well, I think you can. But, Paper Mario. This is like the best box. I don't know if I should... Let's go like this. Still, though, the best quality box that I've ever seen of that. It's like basically mint. I've never actually seen an N64 game that was that good of a box. I'm just like, I need to buy this, even though it was like 180 bucks. It was way too much. I mean, I would say that it is way too much, but at the same time it's not, because for something like that, Paper Mario is getting a lot more. It's in high demand. I want to change because the lighting is weird. The lighting is better here. But the thing about the Paper Mario is that it's just 180 bucks. 180 bucks. No. I don't know why I leaned back like this, because of the fact that I need to go back again for these other two things. Look at this. This game, apparently it's been discontinued. Did not know that. Kirby's Return to Dreamland. It's pretty good, as far as I've seen. I've seen a little bit of the game before, and I'm just like, I'm gonna get it. Because I love Kirby. It's an amazing series. Definitely worth it. But you know what's partially worth it more, at least in terms of like how much I spent for things, because I'm not even gonna say like things of how much I spent on these things, because I'm depressed. I'm very depressed, and it's terrible. But not yes, terrible, but not still at the same time. This is a brand new copy of Xenoblade Chronicles. It's still in the plastic, if you can see that. It's like one of those credit card machines. You just like slide it and then you pay for stuff. So, that game's brand new. That's amazing. That's worth a lot of money. And it's very collectible. I don't even think I'm going to open it ever. Just in case, like... There's probably going to be people like me that they're never going to open up the package. But, I mean, at the same time, I might, because I might want to play it in the original form. I do have the 3DS, new 3DS version, that is. And I haven't played that yet, either. So that's the thing. I might want to try it out, because, I mean, Xenoblade, it's supposed to be really good. It's supposed to be. I don't know. So, that's a thing, too. Basically, I'm just really disgusted by my hair and stuff, though. I'm just like, I just feel so, like, greased up. Which, also, speaking of, like, greased up and stuff, I haven't had fast food in, like, a few months. I don't know how many months. Maybe since Edmonton Comic-Con. Oh! But, that game just slid down. I had it rested on my lap and just like, woo! I'm just going to slide all over the place because I'm made out of plastic. I'm made of metal! My circuits gleam. Man, I just love that Electric Eye. Judas Priest song. It's the best. The best Judas Priest song. If you say otherwise, you know, I mean, if you say like Turbo Lover is like your favorite, I mean, I'd be fine with that. Because, I mean, that's an amazing song too. It takes a long time to get to the chorus, but, I mean, after that, it's just like, ooh. I like my random Judas Priest songs. But yeah, like, I haven't had fast food in, like, forever. And then this trip. This trip. Oh, I just need to keep stretching because it makes me feel better. Because I'm at the point, I've had so much. It's bad. Like, I feel really, really just, like, just draw, like, the X's over my eyes because I'm just, like, ugh. It's really disgusting. Because that's all I've been eating. It's just, like, I'm infused with salt at this point, and I don't like it. That's why, like, last night I did actually do a little bit of the working out stuff. Well, at least I tried to. I tried to do, like, you know how people that are strong, they, like, lean up against a wall and, like, you know, they go and do, like, handstand push-ups type things. I tried that. Didn't really work. And, yeah, that's, like, the only way I can just, like, sort of have any sort of good feeling. And even then, no. Not at all. But still, that's weird, having fast food, and it just... how do people do it? I feel like I need to go and grab a whole cauliflower, and just go, possibly some other stuff too. Just fruits and vegetables. That sounds really good to me right now. Anything that's fresh, not Subway. I have an amazing story. Maybe not the best story, but Subway. Specifically, if it's a Subway that nobody ever goes to. I mean, if you go to Subway, most people just like buy a sandwich, and then you leave. Yeah? Nobody usually gets like a combo with like, I'm gonna get a cookie, and I'm gonna get a drink. Because that's what I thought. Like, I went to Subway, I'm just like, you know what, I'm actually gonna get a cookie and a drink. I'm gonna make a combo. The thing about that, oh man, the drink, I don't think anybody's had a drink there of soda pop in the longest time. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna be different. What's the least healthy, what's the most healthy that is of soft drinks? Because I mean, I don't like them soft drinks so much. So I'm just like, hey, 7-Up, right? That's more healthy than Coca-Cola. Because Coca-Cola is like, destroys your insides, even though it's like the only one that I actually can drink without like dying. That's why I usually try to have water at all times. Water's like the only drink I have. That and alcohol, but that's besides the point. But anyway, the 7-Up was really disgusting. It was like years old. Really, really old. And yeah. I took a couple sips, could tell it was really old, and then I just basically threw it out. It was bad. It's the worst tasting soft drink I've ever had, because it tasted moldy. You do not think that it should be possible, but I think it was. Cookies, on the other hand, they were good. It doesn't matter how old cookies are, right? They still taste sugary and delicious. But that's at least my health standard right now, is that it's gone downhill a lot. I need to, like, work out and eat a bunch of vegetables and fruits and stuff. Possibly meat that's not fake and actually not been processed a ton and stuff, because, everything is just so unhealthy. That's what happens when I'm in the middle of nowhere, which is also the city. Is that... Yeah, there? Is that it? Yeah. The balcony. It still exists. It did not disappear, surprisingly enough. Also, I don't know if I've shown that, but there was a pool. There's a pool down there. I think I might just, like, randomly cut to that. Hey, look, it's a pool. It's a pool. It's empty. There's a pool, and it's, like, not filled up because it's kind of still cold outside, and I think it's probably out of business anyway. Like, it's really run down, and they need to fix it up because it looks decrepit, demolished, and destroyed. But yeah, I'm mostly just happy for today for Comic-Con. I got a couple pictures. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do that for videos, because I mean, I don't have my phone on me right now. It's like down at the under the bed, and I'm lazy. But I had a few pictures. They were alright. I don't know. I haven't been taking as many just because there's so many people. That, and also because I was trying to go to panels, which the panels were terrible. Other than the one important one, Arthur Darvill. I can never pronounce his name, but I think that's how you pronounce it. But he's Rory Williams on Doctor Who. That I went to that panel today, and it was pretty amazing. Now I've actually seen panels with the 3 main characters in that, like, series 5 to... I think it's series 5 to 7 that Matt Smith, Karen Gillan, and Arthur Darvill. I don't know what's with his, like... The other 2, it's easy to remember their names and just, like, say it properly. But then again, I always used to say, like, Karen Gilligan still, and stuff like that. Gilligan's Island. That's what I like to do. So, that's the thing. Also, like, the other thing that at least is happy for people that are there for famousness and so on, is that, I mean, I would say she's famous. So famous I forgot her name. The cosplayer, Jessica Negri. That she's actually having a panel thing. I missed her panel at Edmonton. Like the spotlight on Jessica Negri. There's just going to be a spotlight on her, and yeah, that's all it's going to be. She's just going to stand there, and then everybody's going like, ooh, and then walk away, because they cannot handle it. I don't know, but... So that's a thing. I'm going to be going to that. At least I planned. I put it in my phone. So, I missed it in Edmonton, and people said that it was just like, it was the best panel ever. But the best panel in Edmonton, at least, still was like the guys from The Big Bang Theory. They're pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Pretty hilarious. Same with like Arthur Darvill. He's pretty funny. I know that he does what I like to do. Is just when you're in front of a bunch of people, and also just like, well, specifically when you have a bunch of sound systems, you just like are talking into the mic, and you just put it really close to your voice. It would be equivalent to like, I don't know if that was a thing or not, but he just talks really deep. That's what he was doing. He was just messing around. He was just messing around and having fun. And that's what is the most important thing. Okay? Okay. So, other than that, Jessica Negri. Yeah, and then there's nobody. Because there's the people from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., there's like the Walking Dead, and then there's like Jason Balboa? That's not right. Momoa? That might be it. I don't know. I think it's Momoa. He's the guy that's like going to be doing Aquaman or whatever. And he does like Game of Thrones and stuff like that. I don't really care so much. But yeah, like all the people that are there, they don't really matter too much to me, so... It's, also, other than that, there was going to be Stan Lee, but Stan Lee he didn't show up. He's not at the Calgary Comic-Con, so that's really unfortunate. Just, like, stretching so much to the point, like, my arm is, like, all the way behind my back. Just like, oh. That's how I do my exercises. Very flexibly. Anyway. I don't know why I didn't just do this to begin with. Just go in my chair, and then I can do this too. I don't know why, but right now, what's going through my head is it Gary Newman? Yeah, I think it is Gary Newman. Cars! That song, like, yeah. Anyway. I'm saying that a lot because I just don't know what to do. Other than just spin around in circles and say that is pretty much it for everything relating to the Comic-Con. And I will see you next time where I actually have a proper vlog and not just randomly ruin the world. And by then I'll probably actually have better capabilities of washing my hair compared to here. Because it's just so disgusting, and also I'll probably shave by then. I really need to. And I didn't bring a shaver. I know that there's a thing that says, like, if you didn't bring a shaver and you're just like, you have a last minute meeting. This is just like, I'm actually on the executive floor, by the way. I'm so amazing. But it says, like, if you needed to have a shaver or something, we can arrange that. You do your thing, we do our thing, and so on and so forth. So that's what the thing is. But I don't really care for their stuff. I care about my stuff, and they probably just have a straight razor, and I don't like that. No. No. Woo! But yeah, like this is the last night here. I have to say that, and then tomorrow, still after the thing, I'm not gonna bother unless something amazing happens. I might talk about it like in my car. Still about Gary Newman. Might talk about that in my car while listening to Cars. Is it Cars or Car? Probably Cars, because there's always plural. So that's a thing. So many things, so many yeahs. Yeah. Don't know what that is. but something. But yeah, that wraps up things with Comic-Con. I'll talk about stuff in the future and stop rambling and using up a lot of footage that I'm probably going to be cutting. Who knows? Nobody knows. Not even me. Or my Star Wars shirt. Which I'm going to be buying another shirt tomorrow, and a couple other things. But yeah, I'll say something at some point. I need to do more stuff for my TheCanoCam channel, like really badly. But I'm just always so busy. Other than this, because I mean, I was done looking through things a little bit early. But then again, it ends for the Comic-Con a little bit early, so I just have time. I have time now. And I might just like randomly read through my booklets. Read through Paper Mario! That better have the booklet in there, or else I'm going to be really upset if I spend 180 bucks on that and I don't have the booklet. I mean, the thing still is amazing, but... because the box is what I want. But I need the booklet too. I can't believe there's actually a story that I forgot that I wanted to quickly tell. So I don't know where this is going to be thrown into the mix, but I'll probably forget it otherwise. I want to say that it's weird, partially that people are just like really loud late at night, you know, that's maybe not the weirdest thing, especially since there's like the playoffs going on with the Calgary Flames and the Vancouver Canucks, and the Flames lost, and everybody's just like, ah, and they come back from the bars because they're just like really drunk and obnoxious. But the person like that was in the room next to mine, they're probably not there right now, so I mean it doesn't really matter. They wouldn't be able to hear me anyway, or maybe they do. They're hearing me right now. But what's weird is that it was like 3:40 or something like that last night. I could hear somebody, it was basically like yelling. I think they were on a phone, because I only heard one side of the conversation, which was not in English. I think it might have been Chinese, Japanese, some sort of Asian language that they were yelling in a very rhythmic pattern. And basically, I think it's either there was like a drug deal going on, or somebody's just like, they're a war criminal that like got captured, and that like he was getting tortured, waterboarded, or something like that in the room next to me. It was weird. I was freaked out, and it's like, come on, guys. I mean, it's fine if you're being tortured, but please be a little bit quieter. That's terrible. But I mean, like, still, it was weird. It was really weird. That's like the only other strange story that I have to tell. That, and also my camera's gonna die. That's a strange story. So that is the end of my Comic-Con stuff, and hopefully this will all be edited together somehow in an interesting manner. But yeah, illegal stuff, man. It happens, apparently. Totally, but not at the same time. Somebody just got their pizza order wrong. So yes, goodbye for now.